My dear students, today I am going to teach you lesson 3rd from the supplementary book A Pact with the Sun. The name of the chapter is The Shepherd's Treasure. It is a story about a shepherd who was very poor but honest, and his honesty was famous in the surrounding areas. Let us know more about the shepherd. In a village in Iran, there once lived a shepherd. He was very poor. He did not have even a small cottage of his own. He had never been to school to learn to read and write, for there were very few schools in those days. This is the first paragraph. In this paragraph, we have a little description about the shepherd, that he lived in the village of Iran in a small cottage which was his own, and he had never gone to school to learn or to read or to write, because there were not so many schools in those days. Though poor and uneducated, this shepherd was very wise. He understood people's sorrow and troubles and helped them face their problems with courage and common sense. Many people came to him for advice. Soon he became famous for his wisdom and friendly nature. The king of that country heard about him and thought of meeting him. He was very poor and uneducated, no doubt, but he was very wise. And he always helped the people who were in sorrows and troubles. He helped them face their problem, means he encouraged all of the people to face the problems with courage and with sense. And so there many people came to him to take advice, and his wisdom had become very famous, and his friendly nature was also became very famous. The king of that country also heard about it, and he wanted to meet with him. Now, how did he meet with the shepherd? Let us know. The third paragraph. Disguised as a shepherd and riding on a mule. Mule, you know, a type of an ass. One day the king came to the cave where the wise shepherd lived. As soon as the shepherd saw the traveler coming towards the cave, he rose to welcome him. He took the tired traveler inside the cave, gave him water to drink and a share of his own meager meal. The king rested for the night in the cave and was greatly impressed by the shepherd's hospitality and wise conversation. It means that the king disguised himself as the shepherd and went to the cave where the wise shepherd lived. When he went there and the shepherd saw him, he welcomed him heartily, and he also took him inside the cave, gave him water, and also gave him meager meal. Meager means very small amount. He had a very small amount of meal, of food, and from that small amount of food, he gave it to the king who has been disguised as the shepherd. And the king was very impressed by the shepherd's welcomed and wise conversation. Next, though still tired, the king decided to depart the next morning. He said, "Many thanks for your kindness to a poor traveler. I have a long way to go. Permit me to leave." It means that next day he was already very impressed with that shepherd, and therefore he thanked him, and he wanted to leave from there for his own house. Looking straight into the eyes of his guest, the shepherd replied, "Thank you, Your Majesty, for paying me the compliment of a visit." Yes, the shepherd had recognized his king, and he thanked him, and he also thanked for coming, and took his hospitality, his welcome, and also he was very impressed that the king had visited him. The king was astonished as well as pleased. He is indeed very wise. He thought to himself, "I need people like him to work for me." And the king appointed this humble shepherd the governor of a small district. When the shepherd recognized the king was very impressed and thought that the shepherd was very wise, and he needed such type of person for his country, for his palace. Therefore he appointed the humble, the noble shepherd as the governor of a small district. Although he rose to power and dignity, the shepherd remained as humble as ever. People loved and honored him for his wisdom, sympathy, and goodness. He was kind and just to one and all. His fame as a fair and wise governor soon spread throughout the country. As you know that the shepherd was very humble and very wise, and he showed his ability as the governor of a small district, and his goodness, sympathy spreaded all over the area, and therefore he was famous for as wise governor. Now the governors of other provinces grew terribly jealous of him and began to talk to the king against him. They said, "He is very dishonest and keeps for himself part of the money that he collects as tax from the people. Why did he always carry with him," they added, "an iron chest? Perhaps he carried in it the treasure that he secretly collected." After all, they said mockingly, he was an ordinary shepherd and could behave no better. It means that the other governors, when saw the new governor's famous and dignity, they became very jealous and wanted to take some revenge on the new governor. And they always told the king that this new governor was very dishonest because he always kept the money collected as the tax in his iron chest, and therefore they told the king mockingly that he was an ordinary shepherd and could behave no better. Now I shall give you some questions and word meaning regarding the chapter. You must try to know the words meaning and try to answer the questions Which are these? Thank you very much.